Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm going to be reading today's devotional for us. I am a math professor at Charleston Southern, and this passage is about something I learned that has really impacted my work there. A few years ago, I attended a talk on the 90th Psalm just before the start of a new academic year. I wasn't familiar with this passage beforehand, and if I'm being honest, I was a little preoccupied. I'm sure that other teachers know that particular set of feelings we have in early August, cautious optimism, nervous energy, and stress, not to mention the to-do list. So I'm a little distracted, but of course I'm interested in learning more about this beautiful prayer from Moses. In it, Moses reflects on God's eternal nature and contrasts the Lord's timelessness with our frailty. In verse 12, Moses prays that the Lord would teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Sometimes when things get hectic and we're caught up in the routine, days just start falling off the calendar. This verse is a great reminder that by virtue of waking up this morning, God has blessed us with one more day, but it also means we have one day less to do the work He set in front of us. Our time is fleeting here, so we need to make it count. The thing that really hit me, though, in that moment and in the years since then is what Moses says in verse 17. May the favor of the Lord our God rest on us. Establish the work of our hands for us. Yes, establish the work of our hands. And what this means to me is that I always wanted to do math, and gradually that led to me wanting to teach, but it took a little bit longer for me to recognize my classroom as a mission field. Teaching someone calculus is fine as far as it goes, but ultimately it's hollow without the higher purpose to which we're called. The word establish comes from the same root as the word stable and denotes a kind of permanence. Just as Moses' daily work leading Israel through the wilderness had lasting impact beyond just surviving day to day, our work can be part of a bigger story that matters for eternity. A few months after my initial contact with this passage, I shared it with a student who was having a hard time finding direction in life. And I can see now that God used that moment to teach me a great deal about my role in students' lives, and also used this passage to change both my life and hers. I'm certain that God put me there for such a time as this, and I am awestruck by the blessings that have poured out as a result. I pray that we would all take Moses' prayer to heart, and that we could all earnestly seek the Lord's help, acceptance, and establishment of our work, whatever that may be. Thank you, and please tune in tomorrow for another devotional.